Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 75385, Ahsoka Tano's Duel on Peridea. This set includes 382 pieces for the high price of $55 in the US when it released on August 1st of 2024 worldwide. This is the fourth set LEGO has released so far based on the Disney Plus Ahsoka series. It's also the only location build out of the sets that we've gotten, with the other three only including ships. Opening up the box, we get a total of 3 numbered bags to build the set, as well as your instructions and sticker sheet. Yeah, for sure one of the things I see most people not liking about this set is going to be that very large sticker sheet, but I feel it's a very necessary inclusion, at least to get those extra details on the pillars and on the ground. Would it have been nice to see prints? Of course, but that's the thought most have towards any LEGO set. This set includes 5 minifigures, all of which are exclusive, at least for the moment, to this set. Starting with Ahsoka Tano, I'm so glad to see this one, like the last, includes brand new arm prints. It makes me really excited to see if they do the same with the one releasing in January next year. New prints all around make this yet another strong, fantastic minifigure for this year. Even down to the new prints on her Leku. One returning print from the last rendition is the facial expression that is double-sided to display both a smile as well as a scowl for when she's fighting. And lastly, also like the previous one, we get 2 of her clear-colored lightsabers for her accessories. Returning from the dead, or so everyone believed he was, we have Ezra Bridger, who's getting a new minifigure in this set. One thing I've seen some mixed reactions on are his eyes, that you can see right away are almost completely blue, but still have a little teeny tiny white pupil inside them. I personally wish that they went with a more normal eye option for him, as I feel this whole different color or no pupils thing is going to be a terrible issue in the future, especially when thinking about consistency. That's just really my biggest issue with this figure. Otherwise, the outfit looks fine, the hair is alright. Hopefully one day we get a new Rebels Ezra. On to the bad guys, we have the man of the hour. The reason I see many people picking up this set on release, we have the return of Grand Admiral Thrawn. Now, the last time that we got his minifigure was back in 2017 from a Rebels set. Since the end of the Clone Wars show and the pandemic, lots of people revisited Star Wars Rebels, myself included, and this popularity, of course, made the original figure skyrocket in price, and having never gotten the original figure, I'm really happy to add this one to my collection. Now, one design choice that I think everyone can agree is great for this figure is the inclusion of those dual molded legs for the boots. That really adds some much needed detail that printing really couldn't give us. The torso print, it looks great. I know some have complained about the lack of the 2 pens, or I guess the code cylinders from each side of the torso, but one could argue that they didn't include them because they didn't want to shrink any of the other details of the figure, but seeing how they managed to do it on the 2017 figure, it's just really a shame that they couldn't do it here. And finally, we have a brand new head print. I love the expressions, they're absolutely perfect. Eyes look fine to me as an alien type character. You'll also notice that we have a lighter shade of blue compared to the 2017 figure, and that the hairpiece has gone from the dark blue to black, which I think is fine as that's how it looks in the TV show. Morgan Elsbeth gets a new minifigure as well. This time we get some standard minifigure legs instead of the dress to help pose her around the battle scene. The torso prints return from the last figure. This being my first encounter with our minifigure, it would be wrong of me not to comment on that lovely hair mold that they made specifically for her, also returning from last year. We also get a new double-sided head print showing off her Night Sister tattoos. And finally, her accessory included is the Blaze of Talzin, which is something first seen in the Clone Wars. It reuses the dark saber blade mold in trans green, as well as a lightsaber handle and a stud on the bottom. What a weird combination of parts. The last minifigure included is one of the undead stormtroopers and night trooper. This fig includes all new prints for the legs, torso, and helmet. The helmet is the same exact mold introduced in 2019, where the hanging front side makes it hard to turn the head from side to side, but maybe that makes sense for this zombie type character. Removing the helmet, you'll get a lovely zombie head print, and I really wouldn't be surprised if this ends up in a battle pack sometime in the future. Looking at the build for this set, it's a bit small for the price that you pay, though that's really the case with many Star Wars sets these days. We get the stone henge surrounding the base. The two from the back feature different patterns, but the two facing each other from the front include the same. I love getting those 4x4 tiles in black. It's just a shame that they cover them up with stickers. I also appreciate that the pillars also feature details from the back side, which means it won't look ugly if you decide to display it from the other side. The angling for the pillars is created using clip connections. I feel they did a really great job representing them, and I feel that they're probably my favorite part of this entire build. On to the platform, there's quite a bit going on here, even though it mostly looks flat. I've seen a lot of people compare this to the Kenobi battle set that I actually really liked, though still at a discount. I feel this set is even better than that one as far as it having more minifigures to display in the space. Like the pillars, the floor is not immune to the sticker treatment, but I feel the details really bring the model together with the line work. I also really liked the building techniques to get the lines from the center to the back two pillars. Finishing up with the base, we get movement in 4 spots, the first being the center, but unlike the other 3, it has no gear or trigger system, so you'll have to control it by just standing a minifigure atop it and moving from side to side. From both the right and the left of that center spot, we also get 2 more platforms to place your characters, but these actually do include a gear system that pokes out from either side that you can turn to have your characters fight each other. And lastly, from the middle back, we have the Thrawn stopping device. Simply place Thrawn right there and press down on the back to launch him into the air and off of the platform. I really don't know why this back part is included, but hey, I guess it's another play feature. So overall, for $55, is this set worth it? Well, I certainly would wait on a discount, as no doubt one will come for this one, but also I feel, just price aside, this is a really good looking display set. Yes, it has play features like the ability to move the platforms, to have your characters fight each other, but I see this more as a lovely location build just to display your characters, which is what I feel most fans would want. But at this point, why isn't this an 18+ diorama? They could have easily thrown this on a black base. LEGO's marketing techniques, or I guess who they target their sets to these days, has really felt all over the place. I really don't know. Aside from displayability, minifigures will be a big attraction with that great new Ahsoka and the return of Grand Admiral Thrawn. Anyways, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do you plan on getting this set? Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell to get notified about future videos. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!